Hello and welcome back to another episode of Riichi Mahjong. I forgot to start recording on the first hand, but don't worry because I won it and it's still East 1, so it's like it never happened. Anyway, we're playing in a silver room today, a 4-player East match. Thanks for tuning in, and we gotta lock in. We're in the thick of it already anyway. I'm so sorry for forgetting to record, but I figured, you know, after we won the first hand, like, we gotta lock in. And if it makes you feel any better, winning the first hand doesn't actually increase the odds of winning because we've been playing some pretty, we've been playing some good Mahjong recently, but still losing even though we're winning. So it's just how it works. And I know we've been on a win streak. A little bit of a win streak, but I have to be completely honest with everyone. I played 2 South games, and we went 4th and 3rd. So it's not looking too good. The wind may not be in our sails anymore, but that's okay. Anyway. Let's lock in and actually take a look at this game. Let's just discard the 9s. If you've never seen this game before, it's called Riichi Mahjong. The entire point of the game is to make 5 shapes in your hand. The first shape needs to be a pair. The other 4 shapes need to be runs or triplets in a suit. A run is like a 2, 3, 4. Once we get those shapes, that takes 14 tiles. We only have 13 in our hand. So as soon as someone discards the last remaining tile we can steal that tile from them along with the value of our hand from their chips, like we just did that you guys missed. That's okay though. That's the second time in like 1 minute I've said that spiel, but that's okay. I get better at it every time. Okay, we pair up the East wins, and let's do a bit of a count, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 6 shaping it, and so our worst shape, I mean, low-key, hear me out. I would say our worst shape is one of these like 2-4 situations, but we're on the docket for mixed triple sequence, right? Which is quite funny. Now, it is a bit weird because mixed triple sequence is like not the easiest thing to get, but you can always look out on it. Now, obviously, the ideal thing to do here is to leave the 8s as a pair because most likely we're going to need a pair, right? With the East, we would love to call it, but also you have to consider it's unlikely. I think we call this, by the way. Yeah, I think we cheat this. Hear me out. It's unlikely that the East we're going to triple up. Now, there's 2 options here. One, we triple up the East. We have a yaku. We're fine with opening up our hand. Perfect. The other option here, right, is East is the pair, and then we're working with a mixed triple sequence. And now this is unfortunate, right? Because what am I doing here? I don't have a yaku. I'm discarding the 5. It gets pawned or it gets cheated, but look, that's never working with this hand. Unfortunately, right? Because look, the only way we're going to use it now is if we get a 5. We complete the 5-7 shape. Ooh, we do chi this. Right? We chi the 3, 4, 5, and then we discard the 7, and we're waiting for the 3, and it's mixed triple sequence to Dora. I love the play we made. Now, we're only ever going to be waiting on the 3, but at least we are waiting on a tile. And look, people have been calling stuff all game. In the first hand that we missed, people were calling stuff all over the place, and we were able to come out on top with a sumo. I'll show you the log. I actually will probably show a picture of it in the beginning of the video from the log, just to get everyone up to date, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm trying to win this game, trying to play good solid Mahjong. It's treating us right so far. Oh, the white dragon probably is going to deal in. I'm not going to lie. It gets conned. And we run it. This is a good hand. Not every day you get mixed triple sequence with the 2 doors, so we love to see that. It's an open mixed triple sequence, so it's only 1 hand, but we get the red 5. So look, it's 4 hand in the dealer seat, and I'm starting to regret not queuing up for a South game because it's only East. Now, it is the beginning of an East game, which is quite nice because it means we got a lot of Mahjong to play. But also unfortunate because even though we are in first place, we have a lot of Mahjong to play. Ideally, we end the game right now. We pack up and go home and say, you know what, this is a good Mahjong experience. Let's just you know, queue for the next game. You know, I don't got all day, but unfortunately for everyone involved, we do have to actually lock in and finish out this game, and that involves not dealing in, which I haven't done a very good job of not dealing in. I don't know if you saw the last video. I kept dealing in, and I didn't record. Well, I did record the wait, 4, 2, 3. I don't know. Let's discard the 8. I did record the South games that I dealt in, and it's just not. It's not fair. It's not. It's not fair. We do go all simples here. I think this is a very obvious play. Pair of 2s, and then we're waiting on the. I guess it's not the most obvious play because the 2, 3, we don't want to have the 1, right? So it may be not the best thing, but well, there we go. I've had luck opening up the hand, and now we have good weights. Of course, there now would be no yaku, but we can discard the 4. Yeah, and we're pair waiting on the 2 and the 5, not the worst, right? I was thinking maybe we have better weights, but I forgot that if you try to go for this big extended straight. The 9 wouldn't be a yaku. I don't want to deal with the Furton. You know, like, yeah, it is going to be better weights, but on the off chance that we draw the 9, it's just our hands in shambles. So it's like, there's no point. No point in risking that, right? Even if it's slightly better weights. We just want to get a weight, right? And once we get a weight, odds are the tile's going to come out. Now, still in the first row. Now entering the second row. The red 5 comes out from Shimo on the right. A little unfortunate. I wonder what their hand is, right? Because they called the 2, 3, 4, probably have no tiles around the 5. Maybe just an unlucky draw for them. It was a rage discard like I did last hand, perhaps. Be like, oh, I screwed myself over. No, I'm not that upset about last hand. See, we did draw the 9 here, and we would have been in shambles, right? Because we wouldn't have been able to win. We would have had to discard it. We would have been left in Furton to the end of the ages. And now we can continue playing. So I'm glad I made that choice. It's not an easy choice to make, but that's okay. I had pizza yesterday night for dinner. I've been ordering pizza from Domino's recently because I got, and this is not an ad, but I got this ad campaign going on. We get a large pizza, any toppings for $10. And I know that by heart because I've ordered it like 4 times. Now, I'm not a big pizza guy, but when you say, here, have a pizza with any toppings for $10, I'm starting to think like, hey, this is a pretty good bang for my buck here, right? I don't have to cook. I get a pizza. I get any toppings I want because I'm the type of guy who likes all the toppings on my pizza, right? I can just recite the things I've been getting. I've been getting sausage, pepperoni, green peppers, olives, and mushrooms. That's a lot of stuff on the pizza, right? No, we just have to keep sending it with the 3. The 3 doesn't really help. We're getting toward the end of the hand now, and I haven't been able to get the 2 or the 5, which makes me a little concerning. Now, we see all the 3s. We actually see all the 3s, which means, look, guys, the 2 is safe. The 2 is a safe tile. You can't even use it, right? You can't even use it for a pair. The worst thing is, like, probably someone's holding the 2s and the 5s in the hand right now. No, we never cheat this. The westward is safe. I'm really just hoping to draw safe tiles so I don't deal in here because, you know, I understand it's just an all simples hand, but like, can we just, you know, keep the dealer? Green dragon safe. Only a few more tiles. Okay, the Simo comes out. The 6. Unfortunate. You had some of my tiles I needed. The 5. All simples to Dora. They had a little better hand than me. Mine would just been all simples. But we get the game moving along. No longer am I in the dealer seat, and I can actually play safe a little bit, you know, because, you know, in the dealer seat, you're kind of obligated to push your hands a little bit. Now I can be like, you know what, take it easy. Let's fold if we want to fold. We got a big chip lead from the 2 hands we won, so definitely not complaining. Okay, we got some shapes here, right? We got the 1, 2, 3, pair of 9s, the 6, 7. That's about it. We'll get this hand moving along, okay? The 5 is close to the Dora. Maybe we can have some exciting drawn tiles in the future. If you haven't noticed already, I'm using the green tile back. That's just because I recently got a counted Yakumon in 3-player Mahjong, and I want to use the new tile back. And honestly, it's kind of growing on me. Now, I see that there's a philosophy here, right? It's like, okay, if you watch any Yusong, you know his bit is that he uses the default Mahjong stuff. And for the longest time, I only had the default Mahjong aesthetics. So I was like, no, it's fine. Let's just subscribe to that ideology. But at this point, I got some stuff. I have even a background that I'm not using, right? But I still think the blue background, it's iconic. You can't change that. Like, what do you really do to change the perfect junk mat of this game? Like, no, you're never gonna do that. So I'm gonna keep the blue, but the tiles, I mean, is the green dragon tile back that bad? I think it's quite good. Like, it's not the worst thing in the entire world. I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing. So let me know if you guys think about it. If you want to keep the orange, you want to keep the green, or what, right? I mean, those are really the only 2 options until I unlock more things, but you know how it is. Anyway, what was I talking about? The pizza store? Yeah, so I'm buying the pizza, and at this point, I've gone through the motions so many times. Like, I got it on my mobile. I got hooked it up to my Venmo because, you know, I'm not entering my credit card information. And of course, I don't even have an account with the thing because, you know, the thing is, if you make an account, hold up, I have to lock in and not deal in. 2 safe. Yeah, we don't need the 2. Let's just not give him a Potsu. Let's not be stupid. If you make an account with the Pizza Hut, it's like, or the Domino's, is like, that makes it so much easier to buy pizzas in the future. And I'm all about barriers to entry when it comes to spending my own money. Like, I don't even have my credit card information saved in like Steam and stuff because I don't want it to be so easy to buy stuff. I want to have a barrier to entry, even if it's a small one, right? At this point, I have my credit card memorized because, you know, I do still buy games on Steam. What's the discard here? I don't have a safe tile. Let's try the 1. Okay, 1 passes. 1's at least safe for Kami on the left. Okay, Toy sumo's it. And they weren't even in Riichi, right? No, they weren't in Riichi. How did I not notice? Oh, no, this was Kami. No, this is Toy. Oh, they Riichi'd last turn. See, I'm too engrossed in the Domino story that I didn't even realize who Riichi'd and who not. I should have been way more careful. That's okay. New hand, new me. We have 3 green dragons, which means we have a very fun hand in front of us. But the 3 is the door. We can't accept the 3. Well, kind of. We almost can accept the 3. I mean, we could have called this stuff. I mean, with the 3 green dragons, you can open up your hand, and maybe that should have been the move, to be honest. Like, I'm not trying to score points and trying to end the game as fast as possible, so maybe I've been incorrect in my judgment in this matter. Perhaps I will, start calling things from now on. No, okay, so I'm buying this pizza, and of course, I'm going through all the motions. I don't have to enter my credit card information, but I'm flying down the mobile app. I don't need to pawn this. I don't need a Connie either. Like, there's no reason for me to give my opponents an opening. Okay, we chi this. And low-key, the 2 goes. I mean, it's next to the Dora, but let's just get it out early. Like, if I draw the Dora, yes, I'll be upset. But I can still accept it with the 5. Like, it's not the worst. I just lose a bit of acceptance. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Worst shape is the 1, 2. So, like, that's fine. We can just get it. And actually, it's quite funny. We have a mixed triple sequence opportunity with the 5 set. We have 3 5/7s, which is quite funny. The thing is, though, like, it would involve us having to use the green dragons as a pair, right? Which is, like, fine. Well, this is interesting. I think now we just give up. Like, is there any 6s out? No, there's no 6s. Let's discard the 5 and the 7 and the bamboo suit. There's no reason to go for the mixed triple sequence again. Like, there's no point. We have a green dragon hand. The 5s all get conned, which means we get another Dora. Luckily, it doesn't affect anything. We see 3 of the south winds. We're really just trying to complete our hand as fast as possible, and now we're 1 away. Now, unfortunately, the weights are kind of dubious. We're waiting on the 6s, which is it's a popular tile. I mean, it's on billboards and stuff. But no, we're there. We're putting ourselves in a position to win. The 8 comes down. This does improve the weight. We don't need the 5 at all. Let's just get rid of the 5. These dangerous tiles, like someone was thinking about calling the 5. Like, you can definitely call the 5. If we're gonna have to discard them anyway, get them out quicker, right? Because I'm not under so much threat. I mean, you see the 5 con. Now the Riichi comes, and it's like, I don't even really have a safe tile. Like, I can deal in the 7. It's Suji. I think it's worth going for. Oh my god, please. Okay, pawn. Okay. It's like, okay, I can... it's Suji. The 8 is not really Suji. Like, is it worth it at all? I mean, let's push. Let's push. We have the chips to spare. Like, we're so far ahead. I'm a little scared, but we can still always just, like, steal the hand away. Now I really don't have a safe tile. To be honest, I'm folding. Let's just be completely honest here. It's not going to work out for the fans, okay? It's not going to work out. We don't need to take any stupid risks here. We draw the 6. 6 is safe. If we're really looking at this hand, it's 1 Han. It's 1 Han. Now, you have to look at the EV a little bit. Is it worth dealing into whatever in first place when I can just fold and go next? Now, Sumo comes out. Let's see what kind of hand it was. Looks like it's just Riichi Sumo Dora. I definitely didn't just read off the what it said on the screen, but it's fine. But like, if that was a massive hand, like, I would be much happier not dealing into it, and I wouldn't have won anyway, so that's fine. All last, we can finally get out of the game we've been leading in so far, and I have some stories to tell. Like, I had the pizza and the stuff. I'm checking out the pizza, and of course, it's so easy to check out the pizza on your phone. They make it so easy, and I'm just picking it up, right? I don't need any delivery. Like, I'm trying to, do some cost-cutting measures. Like, I don't need someone to take the pizza to me. I want to activate my hunter-gatherer instincts by going and fetching the pizza myself. It's like hunting the wild boar, except I hunt the cashier in the Domino's pizzeria for the pizza that they're so gracefully giving me. Okay, the joke's over. So I'm trying to pay for this stuff, and it's asked me, do you want to donate $1 to St. Jude's Hospital? Hell no, I'm not donating $1 to St. Jude's Hospital. I got better things to do with my money, like buying things in Mahjong Soul. Like, I'm just trying to get a pizza, right? You're trying to have me more stuff. I already bypassed all the idiot checks, right? Because you go in, And you buy pizza from Domino's for the deals, right? I mean, let's just be completely honest here. You don't go in Domino's and just get a menu item. You have to do the deals because that's the only way it's worth it. Do I recall stuff here? Not really. Right? Like most people, when they go into the Domino's, they get the deal and then they buy other stuff. That's how they make the money. Because if you just make a pizza for, oh, we draw the 6. What's the move? It's this discarding the 5, right? Because look, we have 1 shape, 2 shape, 3 shape, 4 shape, and then ideally we call the green dragons when it comes out, and then we're a pair waiting on the 2s and the 9s, right? We don't need another pair. I mean, this would put us in tempi, but we'd only be waiting for the green dragon. It's not the strategy I would really employ. Now we discard the 9, because now we're technically 1 away with the 2 and the green dragon. And we have a close hand, so it doesn't matter. Now we pawn this, right? And now we're actually just waiting. And again, this is fine, right? We don't need a big hand. This could just be the end of it. Anyway, so I pass the dummy check and I don't get any other food. I get only the $10 pizza. And I'm feeling good about myself about, I didn't add the garlic sauce. I didn't add any extra cheese. I just got the pizza. And I'm like, wow, I really burglarized the Domino's here because I just got out scot-free with such a cheap and nice deal. I mean, maybe that's what they want me to think, but I'm definitely thinking it. And so they're asking me, do I want to donate to St. Jude's? Like, no, if I'm not going to buy extra garlic knots for myself, why would I ever give money to charity? And I know what you're thinking, like, Kyle, why don't you just give the money to charity? It's like, it's one thing to look at a starving orphan in the face and say no, because I wouldn't be able to do that. But if the corporate overlords of Domino's wants me to look at a child on the screen and say, oh, I feel bad for them, it's not happening. It's actually just not happening, right? Like, I'm just a better man. Because I know it's just going into their pockets. It's going off for their tax write-offs. Like, I could write off the taxes myself. I don't need to give the money to you. Actually, I think you probably can, right? I mean, I haven't dived into the taxes code that much, but like, you can probably write off donating $1 to St. Jude's in your Pizza Hut. I mean, maybe. Anyway, we won this hand, Green Dragon, and we're, just like I made off scot-free with the pizza, we're making off scot-free with the dub in this Mahjong match. Plus 53, this makes up a little bit for all the losses I've been doing in the South games. Why can't I just get these type of games in South? Like, is it that hard? Ooh, we get a silver chest. Wow, we get some teddy bears and stuff. Very cool. Anyway, the most important part of the video is the log, and this video is a little shorter than usual because I forgot to record the first hand. It's like, that's tough. It's only the second time I've forgotten to record something, and it's the first hand is to win. It's like, that's unfortunate. At least I remembered before the end of the video this time. Okay. A minus. I think I played pretty good. That's my guess. A minus. B. Sometimes the winners don't deserve it, and I guess this is one of those times. Let's just take a look at this first hand because I know you all missed it. Let's just go through it step by step, right? Okay, so this is the hand. It was just kind of normal. We discard the 1, discard our dragons, right? And then it's like, okay, we have the 6, 9, 6, 7. We don't need the 9, so we discard the 9. And then I Riichi off the wrong thing. This is quite funny. Why do I do this? Why do I do this? Did I ever check the 2 when I was scrolling through my tiles to see what to Riichi? I actually don't know. Because this would have been a crazy wait, right? If I Riichi the 2, I would have pair 1s, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're waiting with the 6 and the 7. Instead, I reach... No, that's what I did, right? I reached out the 6s. I reached it with the 8. Oh, I see. Because it was the same thing, I remember, right? Because if you keep the 2, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reach you off the 8, and you're still waiting on the same thing. So, I don't know. It's just... It's marginal. Is there something I'm missing? Oh, 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. Guys, it could have been the craziest hand in the entire world. This is the stuff where you gotta lock in. This is life or death. I mix the mixed triple sequence chance in the first hand. You know, I got it later on. That's why you don't discard the 8. See, they should warn you about this stuff. They shouldn't have let me discard the 8. Anyway, we end up sumoing it a few turns later. Okay, that's the hand 1. Let's look at actual hands that matter. E. What did I do wrong? Was this a fold? Okay, I discard the 1 first when I should have discarded the west one. I understand. Like, the beginning tiles, it doesn't matter. It's marginal, okay? I don't count this towards my actual... yeah, I discard the 1. I kept the 2, 3. I mean, this is bad, right? Discard the 1 when I draw the 3. That's actually probably not the best play, right? Because then I just get completely punished with the 2, and I'm in, like... I get bailed out later on, but so be it. I'm just discarding the wrong tiles. Yeah, the 9 should be discarded here. What am I? This is when I started the video. No, this is like halfway into the video. What am I talking about here? Why am I playing such bad Mahjong? I don't know. The 1 here is the wrong discard, though. Am I folding? I am folding. What's the correct fold here? The 9 would have dealt in. So I'm glad I didn't discard the 9 like it recommended. It recommends the 6? Why? We see a 6? I actually don't understand the 6 at all. Like, normally I can't understand it. Very strange. To me, like, the 1 is fine. It's a terminal. It's much safer than the 6. I mean, even the 9 is better than that. This is very dubious. I don't get it. Then sumo at next hand. Okay, that was just a bad hand for me. And then S in the last hand. I mean, this is perfect. 1. We discard the red dragon here. The 7 here. Another 7. Discard the 5 here. And this is dubious, but I found the line. You discard the 5. You wait for this crap. Then you discard the 9. Okay, you played well. Okay. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everyone who made it this far. I got 42 subscribers right now. I'm trying to reach 50 subscribers. To my first big milestone. I would greatly appreciate it if you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe if you want, leave a comment. I'll answer all your comments. Tell me what I'm doing wrong in the comments. Tell me how I'm a monster for not donating to children and Pizza Hut orders. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.